Hi, my name is Eric Carr with EC Squared. So in this second video, we're going to look at an actual client of mine. He wants to buy in his home market, and we're going to go over his circumstances, his situation, and what he wants to achieve. So I've got a client here in Los Angeles, business owner. Business is doing well, expected to do well into the future, and he wants to invest in Los Angeles. He's got a good business, he's got good financing lined up, and he's got cash reserves. That's the one thing you don't want to run out of in real estate. There are a lot of people who over-leverage themselves, and when times are good, things are good, and they're buying stuff all over the country, but when things go bad, people move out, lose their jobs like we saw in the Great Recession, and they're not able to cover their debt anymore. Well, they get wiped out. You got to go in smart. Well, this guy's got a business, like I said, he's got cash reserves, and we've identified a good property right now. This isn't going to be available when the market does contract. There will be other opportunities, but not this one. So he asked me, why should I buy now in a market that's essentially at record high? Because real estate continues to produce. Like I said, 15, 20, 30 years. You're going to look back 10 years and be like, that was a deal. The market's going to contract. The value of the property is going to go down. It doesn't matter because he's not going to sell. Rents might drop a little bit. Occupancy might fall a little bit, but it doesn't matter. He's got cash reserves. He's got those reserves and he's got a business. Now, if he doesn't buy, I'll tell you what will happen. 10 years will go by and he'll look back and he'll look at the price of this place and he'll say, I wish I would have bought. So don't wait. Now, in a completely opposite situation, I've got a young dude, he's just started a career, good paying job, wants to buy a duplex in Silverlake, and he wants to live in one unit. We looked at a couple of properties, they're around $1 million, some below, some just above, but essentially we'll just say $1 million duplex. Look, 20% of that even, that's a lot of cash. That's $200,000, he doesn't have it. Okay, well, FHA, he can go as low as 3.5% down, but listen, in that case, as I explained to him, you're going to have high principal, you're going to have high interest, and you're going to have $1,000 mortgage insurance. So you're actually increasing your costs, and you put yourself into a tight situation because the market will contract. We don't know how bad it's going to be. If he loses a job, he doesn't have any cash. Obviously, if he doesn't have 25% to put down on it now, he's not going to have reserves to carry himself through a recession, and it's only a duplex. It's not a major cash cow. It's a great way to start. It's a great property to own, but in this situation, in this market, for him, it didn't seem like the right answer. But listen, Los Angeles isn't the only place that people live, believe it or not. There are other cities that are doing well and the price to rent ratio is much better. So after the tenants pay off the mortgage and the insurance and the taxes every month, there's some left over for your pocket. You can look at it two ways. You can take that, let's say you're cash flowing $1,200 a month. You put $400 aside for vacancies and repairs. That other $800, that's going to do one of two things. It's going to accelerate your rate of saving, or it's going to offset your cost of living. Now in his situation, he's young. He wants to be able to do what he wants, when he wants, whenever he wants, and not worry about money. Not worry about having to answer to somebody at a job or take calls from somebody who, at a job. He wants to be an independently wealthy real estate investor. So the first step is you got to start. So in his situation, he doesn't have the cash to buy in Los Angeles right now. And also a duplex at this price, unless you've got a good reason to do so, not a good reason. You can buy a fourplex in another state in cash for that same amount you would have put down on a duplex here. So you've got to figure out what's going to work for you. What are your end goals? And you'll figure out a way to get there. All right, so I thank you for watching, and I hope this made sense for you. I hope this helps you. If you've got any questions about this, or if there's something you want to see, comment below.